What is going on, my YouTube friends and my Patreon friends? How we all living? There is a bug in here. Hopefully that doesn't distract me too much. I'm filming and I'm a little bit late, and I apologize for that. I'm filming my Mod Day, Monday, Love Day videos, and we're wrapping up the trilogy, the Taylor Swift trilogy. So we did Cardigan, of which I accidentally deleted before I put it on YouTube, so I made it free on Patreon. But I don't want you all to subscribe to me for that. I want to earn that. So let me earn that if you're going to subscribe. But you can go watch it there for free. That's cool. It's my bad. And I just want to make sure y'all knew. I did August. August was cool, man. August messed me up a little bit in like wanting to be a songwriter. It was like, oh, there's like other avenues. Like there's layers to this. So I'm looking forward to Betty. I am really looking forward to this. My friend Rachel sent me this one. If I didn't say, she's one of our moderators on the channel. And I also want to give a shout out to all you Swifties, man, because as a newbie, and y'all, like I went to the Red Tour. I saw the Red Tour in Edmonton, if anyone else was there. So like I knew, but I didn't know, if that makes sense. I was like aware of the skill and the talent and like the magnificence, if I could. But I was not aware, and I miss things, and things go over my head, and I don't catch all the stories. And y'all have been very gracious in your comments and like helping me along, and I appreciate that, man, because I understand that it's a very this is a very strong hive with the Swifties and with Taylor Swift and everything, and I want to try to do the best I can, and I appreciate y'all helping me with that instead of trying to push me away from it. Because some audiences out there, I'm not going to name names. Okay, my friends, let's do this before I start getting in the mood. This is Betty. I'm really looking forward to this, man. The storytelling journey has been different. So let's do this. Maybe. Nice. Love harmonica.
Betty, I won't make assumptions about why you switched your homeroom, but I think it's 'cause of me. Betty, one time I was riding on my skateboard when I passed your house. It's like I couldn't breathe. You heard the rumors from Inez. You can't believe a word she says most times, but this time it was true. The worst thing that I ever did was what I did to you.
This one's gonna mess me up.
But if I just showed up at your party, would you have me? Would you want me? Would you tell me to go fuck myself? Or lead me to the garden? In the garden, would you trust me if I told you it was just a summer thing? I'm only 17, I don't know anything, but I know I miss you.
I can't say I've ever heard Taylor Swift drop an F-bomb before. That took me by surprise for a minute. I didn't know we were one of those kind of crowds. All right.
Want me, would you tell me to go fuck myself? Or lead me to the garden? In the garden, would you trust me if I told you it was just a summer thing? I'm only 17, I don't know anything, but I know I miss you. Betty, I know where it all went wrong. Your favorite song was playing from the far side of the gym.
This must speak to the relatability of a song, man. But I am like caught here in my high school feels, bro. And it's been, how many years has it been since I've been in high school? I graduated in 2010, so 13 years. But like, I hurt some feelings, bro. And I made some mistake. I was human. Like, it was what it was. And I really hurt some people's feelings. And it took them. The thing is I regretted it. And I knew pretty quick that I made a mistake. Like hurting. I didn't do anything that broke my conscience. It's just like I made poor decisions, right? And it took until like a year or two ago for this person to be willing to accept me into any form of their life. And I was willing to go as slow as possible. Just be friends, man. That's all I want. But like, they're just a dope person, and I didn't want to hurt them the way that I did and the way that it turned out. Like, I don't know how it happened, man. I had shit written about me in Sharpie in the chick's bathroom, like all of it, bro. All of it. This is
Baby,
like,
I know where it all went wrong. Your favorite song was playing from the far side of the gym. I was nowhere to be found. I hate the crowds, you know that. Plus, I saw you dance with him. You heard the rumors from Inez. You can't believe a word she says most times, but this time it was true. The worst thing that I ever did was what I did to you.
I like that melody too.
But if I just showed up at your party, would you have me? Would you want me? Would you tell me to go fuck myself? Or lead me to the garden? In the garden, would you trust me if I told you it was just a summer thing? I'm only 17, I don't know anything, but I know I miss you.
And that's an interesting concept too. Would you believe me if I said that this is just a summer fling? And there's a conversation, like, when you're not listen, I'm self-admittedly, and I'm like 6 years clean, we'll say. I'm self-admittedly previously a douchebag, not related to my story before that. After high school, I was a douchebag. And I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought thinking about this. Would you believe me if this is just a summer thing? Like, you're not falling in love, right? That conversation. And the problem is I was the one that fell in love every time. So
if I told you it was just a summer thing, I'm only 17, I don't know anything, but I know I miss you. I was walking home on broken cobblestones, just thinking of you when she pulled up like a figment of my worst intentions. She said, James, get in, let's drive. Those days turned into nights. Slept next to her, but I dreamt of you all summer long.
oh my God, what are you guys trying to do to me, man? I've been working on repressing these memories for so long.
Said, James, get in, let's drive.
Fuck, man. And one of the guys that I had like situation with was named James too. Jesus Christ.
Those days turned into nights. Slept next to her, but I dreamt of you all summer long.
It makes me want to vomit. This straight up makes me want to vomit, my friends. Like, I'm having like a visceral response. Ooh, nice.
Betty, I'm here on your doorstep, and I planned it out for weeks now, but it's finally sinking in.
Yeah, my heart is beating.
Betty, right now is the last time I can dream about what happens when you see my face again. The only thing I wanna do is make it up to you. So I showed up at your party.
Y'all want something? Y'all want something to be able to... I know y'all go to bat for Taylor all the time. Y'all want something to go to bat with?
So I showed up at your party.
Sing again.
Yeah, I showed up at your party.
I showed up at your party. You can even hear my voice to it. It has like a little bit. It's not quite vibrato. It's just got like a little bit of a waver, and it's still in. She'll be way more in tune than I am. It's still in tune. It's a little bit of a waver, and that is a sign of not using autotune. And I've been learning because I've been using a lot of autotune lately. But like, I'll put a picture up, okay? So it shows the keys on the side. It shows where your words are, and it shows on this little white squiggly line how you hit the note, how well you hit the note. And the thing is you want a little bit of movement in that. It doesn't have to be perfectly in tune all the time. When it's perfectly in tune all the time, it sounds synthesized. And in this moment here, you can hear her on that note. You can hear her moving a little bit on that note. And if it was that subtle, the autotune would just correct it. It's like the typical like North American things, like 15 to 20%. And it's just usually for the ends of phrases. But in a still note like that, it would just be still, because the vibrato wouldn't be enough to push it to the next note. or into like that gap that is vibrato because it's weird. That was a vulnerable note that she obviously killed, and it is human enough that I argue that she does not have autotune on it.
Yeah, I showed up at your party.
There's another one.
Yeah, I showed up at your party.
Key change.
Will you have me? Will you love me? Will you kiss me on the porch in front of all your stupid friends? If you kiss me, will it be just like I dreamed it? Will it patch your broken wings? I'm only 17. I don't know anything, but I know I miss you. Standing in your cardigan.
That walk is so nice. It's like what would it be? No, it would be 4-5-1. I think it is. It's the G to the F to the C, whatever that is. That's beautiful.
In your cardigan. Kissing in my car again.
Depending on where your capo is, but that movement I like. I just like that chord progression.
Kissing in my car again. Stopped at a street light, you know I miss you.
Actually, it's different, man. It's different to have the three, like told from different perspectives too. Let me let that finish. Let me give this a like real quick. To have them told from the different perspectives and have such a story to it, and put someone like me in my feels. And I use that lightly because it's emotion, man. If you're open to it, it's real. These are real life things, man. Like I'm sitting here relating to it. I'm sitting here remembering things that I didn't even remember I did to people. And I'm sitting here remembering things that happened to me that I didn't even remember happened to me. Like, and to be able to draw, like that to me is successful music. To be able to draw emotion, especially to like connect in emotion. I feel what I feel, you feel what you feel, but we're feeling it at the same time, right? And that I think is like where you like music wins. Music, like the artist wins. And I think that's a good thing. I think it's a beautiful thing. This is my rant for the day. See you on the next one.